Hello and welcome to the SML Podcast. I'm your host, Jacob and Corey, and we have Hunter there today. Yeah. So, today's episode, we're talking about the lore of Charley. But before we get into the lore of Charley, let's talk a little bit about the most recent episodes. Which the most recent episodes, we had Cody Peterson, we had Brooklyn guy gives help. We had Jeffy's Forget Ray, and we had the help last one.
The Cody's Lost Penny.
Yeah, Cody's Lost Penny.
Okay. So you mind if I start?
Go for it.
I didn't like any of these. I thought these were all garbage. I mean, okay. Jeffy's Forget Ray wasn't awful. Like there were some parts in that one that I thought were okay. But the problem was that the problem with all of these really is that they all were based on just one joke. And they dragged it out throughout the whole video. I mean, Cody Peterson at least had multiple jokes in it. I just didn't really think it was that funny. But the other three, it was just one repeated joke. It was whatever that basketball player that Brooklyn guy hates because he wants to make coffee. It was just that. He hates that basketball player because he just wants to make coffee. The Cody's Lost Penny was the worst one, absolutely, because it was literally just the penny was right there in the lint roller. That should have been the first place both of them looked, and they didn't do it. And it was just Cody being mad at Junior the entire video, and that was it. That was the one joke. And then Jeffy's Forget Ray was Jeffy making people forget things with the Forget Ray to get him out of trouble until the very end, where they find out that he actually did run over the mailbox, but then the thing explodes, and that's it. That's how it ends. Like they suck. Like all of these, in my opinion, suck. I think the best one probably would be Jeffy's Forget Ray, just for like the idea is at least original. Cody Peterson would be next up. I mean, I just didn't think that one was that funny, but like at least it wasn't one joke repeated, so that one's second best. Then third would be Brooklyn guy gives help. There were a few funny jokes in that one, but it was still just one drawn out joke. And the worst for me was definitely Cody's Lost Penny. That one was, I didn't even finish it. I watched a reaction of someone else also getting mad at how bad that one was because of how bad that one was.
Yeah, full disclosure, I never watched those videos, but thanks for getting me up to speed on those.
Yeah, you're welcome, man. They were, ooh.
I'll tell you, the Cody's Penny pissed me off.
Yeah.
I can't even put it into words. Like, it was just garbage.
Yeah, no, pure, utter garbage. Like,
Now, there was the joke in, it wasn't really a joke, but I like that they brought, like, a personality feature from classic Cody where he invented something. I did like that, but the video itself was, not for me.
Wait, what? Wait, you mean in Cody's Lost Penny?
No, not Cody's Lost Penny.
Jeffy's Forget Ray?
Forget Ray, because Cody invented it.
Yes, that he did. Which
Cody invents something again, because that hasn't
yeah.
happened.
When was the last time he actually invented something?
I think it was the time machine. No, I think it was the cloning machine. Anyway, but let's see what other one. Oh, Brooklyn guy gives help. Yeah. I didn't like the video, but I had to notice, like, it just stood out to me that they gave Jimmy Buckets or Butler or whatever his name is, They gave him the same voice as they gave Tom Brady. So,
yeah, they did, didn't they?
So how do we know Tom Brady didn't turn black?
Good point.
Because he's shown up in other recent videos.
SML idea, SML movie, Jimmy Buckets and Tom Brady meet.
Oh, man. Well, they can't, because he's dead.
Jimmy
Remember?
Buckets?
Yeah, that's how that episode ended. It ended with Brooklyn guy shooting him.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, boy. Sarah, do you have any thoughts of the episodes?
They all sucked, in my opinion. I only like the Forget Ray.
Can you hear her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we can. And I agree. That one was the best out of all of those new ones this week.
The coffee one was kind of funny. I thought it was funny that he had it in his IV.
That was clever. I mean, I saw the joke coming, but it's a good joke. It is a good joke.
Alrighty then.
Well, I guess now it's a good time to switch into Charlie lore.
All right.
What, baby?
Good old Charlie.
Hold on.
The Banana Man is also Charlie.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's what we're talking about now. We're now into the lore of Charlie.
I just wanted to say that.
So my theory on Charlie. Oh, boy. We'll get everybody's theory, so we'll figure something out. So I have a theory that Charlie is actually insane. Like, he belongs in a cuckoo house because he has PTSD from his dad touching him. As mentioned in SML movie Charlie the video game, he says, "Man, I wish my dad didn't touch me."
So he did.
He has PTSD from that. He has PTSD from being in The Man with the Banana. And he has PTSD from no milk.
Now, something else to bring up about Charlie. So, they sprinkled bits and pieces of Charlie lore throughout the videos, throughout the years. And one thing, and I have not rewatched all of the Charlie episodes, so I could be wrong, but I don't think his mom is mentioned once. He always talks about how he misses his dad, how he wishes his dad never left him, as well as wishing his dad never touched him. Which that makes a really dark story. That his dad touched him when he was little, and that traumatizes him. But also, his dad left him, and that also traumatized him. Like, yeesh. But his mom is never brought up. But something else that's mentioned in Charlie and Charlie the video game is that he talks about prostitutes a lot, and that, at least that got me thinking.
Is his mom a prostitute?
Was his mom a prostitute? Because when he comes out wearing the bra and he says, "Never mind, I look like a prostitute," Bowser says, "My mom wears that." It is definitely looking too deep into it, but I don't know. I think that could be a hint that maybe his mom was a prostitute, his dad was horrible, and his dad left him.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say his dad left him when he was little after touching him, and he had a horrible childhood.
He really did. I think his dad is in jail because he was also if you remember from Charlie's Kids, which we all know he has one, but he actually has two because he had Charlie Jr. and then he had that other baby, and he's like, "I'm going to treat it the way my dad treated me," and he dropped him on the ground and took off running. So
that's right. So
Charlie may even have brain damage.
That is true, and we do know, thanks to I can't remember what the recent video was, but it was the one where they were Junior and Cody were trying to kill Charlie. We learn that he does have schizophrenia, but even though he does have schizophrenia, which is where he hears the laugh track, from, which is interesting because we find out that Charlie isn't an actor. He genuinely lives through that. He's just being recorded. But
I didn't know that.
somehow, even though he has schizophrenia, and he's seemingly just being recorded during his everyday life, people hear the laugh track, even though it's nowhere. So the question is, what is that laugh track?
That's a very good question, and I'm not sure that I know, but that makes for a very good discussion.
Well,
I don't know because
we do know that ghosts exist in the SML universe.
Yes.
Because we know that Joseph's dad. This was back in the old SML, so I don't know if this is still canon. But back in Joseph's house, his dad was a ghost. So we know that ghosts still exist. So could it be ghosts that are the laugh track? Or could it maybe be a cruel trick that God played on Charlie? Because, we know God in the SML universe
is crooked.
Would do something like that.
He would do it for his own entertainment.
Yeah, he would. Because if I remember right, didn't he say he caused the Ice Age or something just for fun, or because he was drunk one time?
Yeah, he said he got too drunk at a party or something.
Yeah,
but there was an episode of Charley and Friends too where I can't remember. No, it was Charley Friends the movie. I think he's being recorded as a science experiment in a way, if that makes sense. I feel like he's being recorded for study.
that would be an interesting video if Logan.
I have to agree.
If Logan made a video where it starts out as a regular Charlie episode, but then you see men in black watching him on the screen, and they're taking notes, and it's this whole big conspiracy. That would be a great video to bring Bowser back, or what's his name now, Braxton.
Yeah.
Ugh, I hate that name. But bring him back, and he finds out that Charlie and Friends is just this big conspiracy, and then he has to go he has to choose whether he saves Charlie from being in the TV show, but he'll never be on TV again, or if he leaves Charlie there to be experimented on so that he can always watch Charlie and Friends. That could be a new movie or special 30-minute video.
I feel like Bowser would easily just choose to keep Charlie. We all know that Braxton is now Bowser, but we all know that he's got a little bit of a gay side. So.
Oh yeah, we know. He goes both ways. We know for a fact because in that one episode, that one recent episode, he was watching Pornhub or something, and that's because that's when he was moaning and stuff, but Chef Pee-Pee didn't know that he was just asking questions oh, hey Bowser, can I go on vacation? He was saying yes. Because we know he's into chicks, but we know he wants to bang Chef Pee-Pee, which he did in the Superpowers episode. Technically, it was Cody pretending to be Chef Pee-Pee, but to him it was Chef Pee-Pee. And yeah, he would definitely sleep with Charlie. Charlie is his favorite person ever.
I'll save you on one condition.
Oh, no. and I'm sure Charlie would agree to it too. He'd be like, well, if I gotta, and then you'd hear the laugh track.
Hi guys, I'm Charlie, and today I am being saved by a Bowser. What are you exactly?
But yeah, so like there's some very interesting Charlie lore. Now, a bit of Charlie lore that is never really delved into it because it's only been shown once, but it's probably one of my favorite bits of Charlie lore is other dimensions have their own version of Charlie. We see in Mario and Luigi Stupid and Dumb Adventure Season 3, which think whatever you want about that season. Yeah, I also agree. It's not great. But the one thing that I'll always love about it is when Mario gets taken to the alternate universe where it's not Charlie and Friends, it's Harley and Friends. And of course it's a white guy. I mean, it's Logan. But like of course he gets switched to being a white guy. But I like that episode, like what we got to see from it. I don't know why it genuinely makes me laugh. Just Harley being like, "Hi guys, I'm Harley, and today I'm afraid of spiders." Just that day, no other day, just that day, he's afraid of spiders. And there's one right there on his shirt. He's like, "I'm afraid of spiders, so I hope none are around." And he slowly looks down and he just starts freaking out. Like, can we get the main universe Charlie doing that, please? Like, I'd watch that with normal Charlie.
I mean, I also have a conspiracy about him just being confused, considering he struggled to turn on the shower.
That is true. He does have an interesting an interesting history with stuff like that, where some stuff he gets, he just understands, but other things he doesn't. Also, I also just thought that he apparently has a weird relationship with the police because in a recent episode where he was jogging, Brooklyn guy pulled him over. That was the acorn one where the
Mm-hmm.
acorn fell, and and then not only that, but in Charlie the video game, he also mentions, "Boy, I hope the police don't pull me over just because I'm black." So like he must have a bad relationship, and you know what? If his dad is arrested, that would make a lot of sense. I mean, his mom is seemingly a prostitute. That Man, that could be interesting.
Now, there's a theory that literally just popped in my head. What if Charlie and Bowser are related because whenever he put on the bikini, he said, "Man, I look like a prostitute." And Bowser's like, "My mom wears that." Well, if his mom
Nah,
has that outfit, then maybe they're related?
I don't think so. Because we know his mom. His mom.
Oh,
The
wait,
only children she's had is Mario, Luigi, and Bowser.
yeah, and his mom's white too, so
Yeah,
yeah. I don't know, but Charlie, he's just Charlie.
he is. I mean, we love Charlie. Everybody loves Charlie. Even Pooby loves Charlie. He went to the Charlie and Friends movie.
I remember that. Bowser wouldn't shut him.
Yeah, like Bowser loves Charlie, Pooby loves Charlie, Craig loves Charlie, apparently.
Everybody loves Charlie. I mean, it says it in Charlie's theme song. Who likes Charlie? We like Charlie.
Charlie
Everybody loves some
loves
Charlie.
Charlie. Who is Charlie?
Where's Charlie? There's
Where is
Charlie.
Charlie? He's got everything that you need.
He
He
likes
likes to eat food and stuff.
That's funny.
I love that lyric. He's Charlie. He's awesome. Here's the Charlie and Friends show. Do 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 do.
This has been Singing with SML Podcast.
Yeah. See. What they need to do, they need to make a Life of Goodman style video, but it's the life of Charlie.
Dude, the life of Charlie would be amazing. He'd wake up in like his bathtub.
And he better. They have to do the callback. They have to do the callback, and then he obviously has to say, "Did I sleep in the bathtub again?"
And he'd turn around. Oh, hi guys, I'm Charlie.
Yeah, and then woo!
Charlie's kids that's like cheering him on. Maybe he just needs that motivation to get through his everyday life.
Yeah, but they're not around. Are they ghosts? Wait,
They could be behind the
they're
camera.
both dead.
Yeah, and they're both dead.
Maybe they are ghosts.
Huh. Oh, Charlie.
Man, Charlie's life is miserable. He makes the most out of it, though.
Yeah, I would say so.
He's always smiling.
Yeah, he really knows how to pick up the chicks with his little Mario Kart through the drive-thru.
Yeah, I remember. You can get whatever you want.
I'm pretty sure he got a phone number that day.
No, he was going to ask her, but he didn't.
I think
Charlie.
Lavelle actually got Google's phone number.
I mean, might as well. I don't like. I don't know how you couldn't go back and get it after that.
Oh, my car is out of gas. I know.
Yeah. Oh man, my car's out of gas. You know what that means?
We got a hula
hoop. You got a hula hoop. Man,
what other universes does Charlie show up in other than Charley and Friends?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think we've ever seen because Mario and Luigi Stupid Dumb Adventures Season 3 didn't get finished. They only made 3 episodes. Unless, because there was a live action universe, and Toad was Lavelle. So it might be that in that universe, Charlie was Toad. By the way, I also love that joke. Like, that's so funny. Toad? You're black? He's like, oh yeah, I didn't even know.
That was funny.
Oh my! I love it. Shoot, there was another. What's another Charlie thing? I had something. I was gonna say something. I had something written down, but I can't remember exactly what it was now. It's gonna piss me off now. There was an episode of Charlie. In the episode, what was it called, Corey? Was it No Milk or whatever?
I mean, No Milk was one of the horror movies. Which, by the way, do you want to go into your theory about that? Because you didn't actually go into that yet.
Oh, about the No Milk.
Yeah, No Milk and Man with the Banana.
I feel like Charlie is traumatized from those 2 movies. That's why he has some of the issues that he has. If that makes sense. Because, like, he appears in all the horror movies, so he's got to be, like, how do we know that's not happening to him in real life?
That is true, considering that they're just recording his normal everyday life. If that is meant to be Charlie in those movies.
Well, then you have SML movie Bowser's Biggest Fear, and Bowser is so terrified, but how could he? What if he's not actually scared of the banana, but he's scared because he thinks Charlie's in danger?
Well, he does, because in I can't remember if it was at the end of Bowser's Biggest Fear 1 or Bowser's Biggest Fear 2, but at the end when he finishes one of the movies, it cuts to a Charlie and Friends episode, and he's like, "Oh, I can finally relax," and then it was Charlie with a banana, or he was like, "My favorite fruit is the banana," and I was like, "No, Charlie!"
Yeah.
They need to
That's why
bring that back. That Bowser's scared of bananas and milk.
the banana, the man with the banana. You know,
Yeah.
they should like make a whole episode about that because that would
They
be.
should.
They really
'cause
should.
They've done a few like horror movie type episodes, but they've never done like a more fleshed out man with a banana. Logan, get on that.
Speaking of horror stuff, the thing that like completely scared me the most with the horror SML stuff is in Jeffy's favorite song. At the end of it, when he sees the Mario sees the big bunny rabbit, and he starts singing the hop hop song, but in like a really dark voice. If that makes
Yeah.
sense, like a voice. That was absolutely terrifying. And then there was Jeffy's doll, like Jeffy's favorite toy, which was the creepy doll.
Yeah, they kind of they kind of ruined that one though, because then it was revealed to just be Rosalina.
Yeah, just because what was it? Mario cheated on her, or like
No, it was because he was watching porn, which he wasn't even looking for. He got like an email from some random person, and it had porn in it, and then him and Jeffy watched it for a second when she walked in.
Oh God.
you remember that episode where it was Jeffy's homeschool and Marvin got the old lady cam instead of the
Yes. Yeah, and I know we're going off topic from Charlie, but we might as well talk about this. Like, the problem with Rosalina and Rose a lot of the time, the one of the reasons why she's one of the most hated and most annoying characters now is because she is allowed to hit on any guy that she wants and just say like, "Oh, we're just being friendly." And then as soon as Mario does anything that might look a little flirty, he gets so upset about it.
Now, can we
Like,
say double standards here?
oh yeah, absolutely.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Like, because like, a lot of people like nowadays I saw we're going back and hating on I think it was called Rosalina's ex-boyfriend. It was the first one with D Money, the boxer. But
Yeah.
Oh
like
yeah.
I think D Money, I think that episode was actually okay. And the reason is because like she wasn't outright flirting with the guy. Like she wasn't calling D Money hot or anything. Like he was just trying to be nice. He was the one being a little flirty, but she was just
Right.
being like kind because she's like, "Oh, I haven't seen him in a long time." And like Mario was being jealous. Like that episode, I think was perfectly fine. It was every
Yeah.
time after that where she outright calls other people hot and like tries to be with them, where like it becomes a problem. And now it is a problem because there's all these exes of hers that like constantly show up that she always flirts with, and
It
and
reminds
she always gets mad at Mario for getting into those same situations. And then she also makes fun of him all the time, like him being bald and
Right.
like not having a job and all that.
I just remembered. Hey, Super D. He's Super D. And what am I? Oh, I'm sorry, Average D. I mean Marvin.
You know
You're
damn
right.
well Marvin takes that personal.
Yeah, do you remember that one stupid episode where it was Super D and then Super Mega D, and then it ended with them just being gay for each other at the end?
Yeah, they're
No,
like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I don't remember that one at all.
They're like, we
Uh,
got man.
yeah, they're like, because I can't even remember like how that episode went. I think it was they were trying to out superhero each other, and of course Super D was trying to get Rose because that's what he always does. But then it ended with him and Super Mega D just going off to, I guess, bang each other. I don't know. That's what they implied.
I don't know. Yeah, but I was trying to think if there's anything else for Charlie. Because if not, I guess we'll just talk about something that's not Charlie. I know we want to do the whole
Yeah, I can't really
I
think
think
of
Charlie.
anything
I
else.
think we really covered everything. I mean, like there's really not much else to talk about. I mean, what you see is what you get. A guy that doesn't know how to brush his teeth.
Right?
Yeah, he uses a hairdryer instead.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember back in SML movie, Charlie and Friends, the video game. Bowser got so mad because he couldn't complete the game, and at the end of the episode, Junior's like, "This game was so easy."
Yeah, he's like, yeah, and Bowser's like, what do you mean you beat it? And he runs out, and Junior's like, this game was made for like 5-year-olds. Which is so funny because it was rated M. And even Charlie was like, don't tell your parents.
Wait, if it's made for 5-year-olds, there's some problems because Charlie.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, I look like a prostitute.
Now that is we can actually go into that because yeah, Charlie and Friends is like advertised as being like a children's show. But then there's those kinds of jokes in it and like him giving his underwear to his biggest fan. Like there's some weird stuff going on
Yeah, there
there.
is. That's odd.
I remember because Bowser was like, if anybody touches these underwear, yeah, I'm going to hurt you, or whatever. I can't remember the exact line. And then Junior and his friends mess up the underwear, and they're just like, oh, we'll just wash it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they had to go and steal
They had to go
a new
steal
pair.
another underwear. What are you guys doing in my house?
Yeah, what are you guys doing in my house? Just the way he talks.
Was this from Charlie and Friends, the video game episode?
No,
No.
it was from I can't remember what the episode is actually called. It was before they switched to the puppets, where
Yeah.
it was Bowser because they were having a sweepstakes for someone to call Charlie, and if
Right.
they were his biggest fan, he'd give him the underwear. So Bowser won, and then Junior and Jeffy got the underwear dirty and messed up, and then I think they tried to wash it and it ripped,
Oh.
which is why they had to go and try to steal a new pair.
Wasn't it Jeffy and Junior's heist or something? Or
That
like,
might have been it.
I think it was the heist. I don't think it was Jeffy and Junior's heist. I think it was just the heist because Jeffy and Junior's heist was when they broke into Logan's house to steal his golden play button.
Oh man, I remember that one. Because that was based
Yeah,
off
I
a
don't
real
remember that
story.
one.
You don't remember that one?
No.
Oh
That
yeah,
was
that was based on a real story where this family apparently from Alaska like drove up to see him, but they drove up at like what was it, like 11 p.m. or something, and
Something.
and then the parents like left,
Oh.
and their kids were just there, and they tried to steal his play button, but
And his Lamborghini.
he caught them before they could do that.
He tried stealing their Lamborghini too, I think. Or was that just something that Logan added?
I think he just added that, but I don't fully remember.
Ah.
I just remember that that they were a family from Alaska, and that they came up at 11 p.m. and that they were being like really inconsiderate and really stupid. And then when he kicked them out rightfully, then they were all upset and they were being like, "Wow, he's the worst YouTuber ever. Never meet your heroes."
How come Charlie and Friends and Bowser just don't meet considering Charlie records in his house? You remember that episode where it was revealed that Charlie records his episodes in the downstairs of their house?
You're right. I Well, I think the answer is actually simple because Bowser barely leaves his room.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
I
right.
think
goes downstairs.
so. I think the implication is that like Charlie does it when Bowser's in his room, and then when Bowser leaves, that's when Charlie's gone. Charlie's out on his other adventures.
What if Charlie and Friends doesn't actually exist and Charlie is crazy, but Bowser is just watching his security cameras?
No, because they had the whole Charlie and Friends convention, remember?
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so it's
Man,
definitely
it
a
really
real
makes
show.
you think.
It does, but I've just got a lot. Like, there's so much to say about Charlie, but I can't think of it off the top of my head right now, and it's kind of bothering me. Because, like, I've watched so many episodes of Charlie, and there's so much I could talk about Charlie. But I do believe that Charlie does have some major issues, and
Oh, absolutely.
I believe he needs to see a therapist.
See, that's another interesting video that Logan could do. Like, Brooklyn Guy is Charlie's therapist.
Brooklyn Guy, the therapist.
See, now that's another interesting video where you could bring Bowser back. Brooklyn Guy becomes Charlie's therapist, and his therapy is so good that he's cured. But because he's cured, they can't do Charlie and Friends anymore because he's just a normal guy.
Right.
So Bowser has to mess him up so that he can have Charlie and Friends again.
I don't know. I'm surprised that Brooklyn Guy don't have the therapist job.
I thought he did. I thought there was one episode where he was a therapist. Maybe not.
I know we could do a whole episode about how all of his jobs, but I don't think I've actually seen a therapist. I know he's a co-host because he did Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, which that was a good. Go check that out.
That was a great series. SML re-uploaded, baby.
I love that series, and it was a good example of the old Rosalina too.
That's when Rosalina was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
Hunter, you're echoing.
I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like the older Rosalina is good, but what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that could you imagine Who Wants to Be a Millionaire episode, whatever the next one would have been, with Charlie as one of the guests?
Oh, that would be awesome.
And he'd ask the audience. He'd say, "I'm gonna ask my friends," and then Brooklyn goes like, "Your friends? I'm pretty sure that most of the audience ain't your friends."
Hi guys, what's this number? Is it 5, 4, 3, 2?
Or what? Yeah.
Looks like we're out of time.
Yeah, obviously, because you couldn't have just quickly asked the question. What is this, Dora the Explorer or something?
Oh my god.
Was there an episode of Dora that they imitated Dora in SML?
Oh
Yes,
god, I
it
don't
was
know.
Windowa. I love that episode.
Oh my god.
Because they make fun of how stupid Dora the Explorer is.
Oh yeah.
Like, because they made Jeffy watch it. Jeffy, because she was trying to find her binoculars. They were around her neck, and she was like, "Where are they? Where?" And Jeffrey was like, "Daddy, I'm gonna strangle her with those binoculars."
Your neck.
And Sandals the monkey just hits and points to her neck, and she's like, "Ow, that wasn't very nice, Sandals." And he's just like, "Oh, you idiot."
Wow.
The SML cartoons are great because then you had SpongeBob, which was like, Patrick, I'm sad. No, SpongeBob, I'm sad. Why, Patrick? Because I don't have a girlfriend. Well, I don't have holes for nothing.
Oh my god. No.
I love all their
shit.
stupid
They're stupid little cartoons.
Stupid cartoon parodies, yeah. And I know they don't make most of them anymore because they're afraid of copyright, which I mean fair enough, but you guys gotta make more. They're so funny.
They need a parody Family Guy.
Oh, that would be funny.
Imagine Stewie just walking up in their house.
Sup?
To avoid copyright, they can call it
Hey, Stewie.
family person. Family Dad, mix of American Dad and Family Guy.
Right. The one thing that I think is really irritating that they're doing now is
What's
the self-promoted ads.
Yeah. I mean, that would have to come up eventually. I get it. I do. I understand. Gotta make money. You get advertisers being like, "Yo, it's like can you advertise my thing? I'll give you money." It's like, yeah, sure. Like I get that. I really do. The problem is that they don't know how to do it right without it feeling horrible.
Right.
This. Oh, go ahead.
$1 million. What more money do you need?
I mean, yeah. There's obviously that, but okay, just devil's advocate. He does need the extra money. Okay, fine. At least try to weave it in better.
Right.
I know he tries to make transitions into it, but the ads aren't interesting or fun. It's literally just Cody being put up on a green screen to advertise the thing, and it's not made it's not fun. There's no real jokes or anything in it. I know this isn't a YouTuber that's SML related, but a YouTuber I like to watch, Arlo, when he gets ads, I actually love his his promotional ads. First of all, he always puts them right at the beginning of the video, which Logan, that's what you should do, because then if people want to skip it, they can skip it, and then for people that actually care about watching it and giving you that money, then they can watch it and it doesn't interrupt the video. Put it at the beginning or the end. I know that makes it easier for people to just skip it, but we're skipping it anyway.
By the way, when CJP Right Labs, check him out.
Thank you. I think we covered pretty much everything about Charlie, some extra topics. If you guys have any topics that you would like to see an episode about or things that you just want our opinions on that's SML related, then please put them down in the comments below.
Does anyone have any SML ideas? Because I know we did
No.
that.
I mean, I've already brought up a couple that were Charlie related. Other than that, I think you could do an episode of Brooklyn Guy finding some new sports or a sport or sports team that he likes. Just because I mean, you made that a character trait for him that he loves sports and teams. So I don't know, make a video about him finding a new love. I don't know, you could make it really goofy where Karen's getting upset because he's falling in love with this new team more than her.
He could have an episode called Brooklyn Guy's new favorite team, and it would actually be the Cold. And instead of Jimmy Buckets, it could be Peter Ice Creams or something stupid. I don't.
And then let me think. What else? What other? Definitely make more Cody invention videos because we need more characterization for Cody for that more past Cody. So yeah, definitely that. I think that's really it for right now. I can't really think of any other good ideas that I didn't already bring up that are Charlie related. I don't know. Do more parody videos. I remember his Harry Potter parody. Like,
Yeah,
I love
Potter.
that video. Yeah, Cody Potter. I thought that one was great.
I'm not much into Harry Potter, so I didn't really
neither.
care for it.
I mean, I'm not much into Harry Potter either. I just thought like the parody aspect of it was really good. Like,
Yep.
like we're Poobie to reveal he was the evil guy all along. He took off that headdress and he had the googly eyes on the back of his head. Like
Yeah,
that was great.
that reminded me of the reveal when the cookie jar, like the secret cookie jar or whatever, and like they thought it was the Cookie Monster, but Cookie Monster was in France. And at the end of the video, it was revealed that it was Poobie, and Brooklyn Guy's like, "Wait a minute, it was you." He's like, "I'll share the cookie if you don't tell."
So yeah, do more like parody videos where it's like a more direct parody. Because I think you guys can do that well. Like I think you guys have a lot of fun with that. And have it be a bit more simple, like with Cody Potter. Like I know you guys like had a fun time with the FNAF videos, but like they kind of got worse the more they went on, and like you guys got burnt out on them. So I think doing more simple parodies would be good. Also, introduce like a new villain. Like I noticed they've been reintroducing Mr. Winkle a lot more to have like a new villain, which I mean, yes, that's good that you have a new like villain character. But I don't know, like I think you need a brand new villain that can go up against some of the characters. Like I don't know, some actual like evil genius, like maybe in the when Cody and all them return to high school, there's like some evil genius that's taken over the class that they have to beat somehow, or there's like some new evil neighbor that Marvin and Hank have to like team up to deal with on certain occasions. Like I don't know, do something ridiculous like that. Like it's stupid, but that can be the fun kind of stupid.
So in the last episode of the podcast, we talked about old characters, but I just remember one we didn't cover.
And who would that be?
Frederick Finkelschitz.
That is true. I guess he would count. He's
We haven't seen him in a while.
well, it hasn't been too long. He showed up in the newest Jeffy Ball Z.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah, it was because that episode revealed that he was a chubby chaser, and that's why he built his robot to find fat girls.
I would tune in next time, because next time we might cover more lore. We might talk about more old characters. You just never know what we're going to talk about here on the show. So yeah, if you want to see more of Corey, check out his channel. I'll link it down in the description. If you want to watch us play D&D, we also have a channel for that. That's going to be on Hunter's channel. I'll link that down below too.
Oh yeah.
So tune in next time to the SML podcast. We'll see you guys later.